Are you a regular person or you are an irregular person? Do you remember the meaning of regular and irregular verbs? That's why I'm coming back here today to Kosikosi. Let me hope you're growing up in English. Today we are going to look about irregular verbs. I said I would tell you why are some verbs irregular and others regular. But today I would like to tell you like 20 verbs that are irregular that you have to know so that afterwards you'll be able to use them in your conversations, in your communication with the others. The verbs that are irregular, they don't follow the order. I will tell you about it in conjugation lesson, but let me tell you about them. Those verbs are verb to be, as we saw it. Be. As you can hear, I say the verb to be, but when I conjugate it, I say I am. Am and be don't have any link. That's why it's irregular. How can it have a link? Am and be. It's very irregular. The following verb is do. Do, I say, I do my homework every day. But when I sometimes say he does, now you can hear do and does don't have any link. Or when I say I did my job last week, I did. So did and do, they're confusing, but you have to know them because they are used in real life conversations and we have to know them. Do, the verb to make, that's another verb. Make. When I say I made some spaghetti recipes the last week, made and make have differences. That's why it's irregular. Irregular, you can't know how to do it as you confuse it to others. You can't confuse it to the others, which we called regular. The following verb is go. Go. I said I went to the shop. Went and go, you can hear the difference. They are very different. That's why it's irregular. Verb to see. See. I see you right now, but you saw me last week. If you remember the verbs or the words we used when we tell about the time, like saying the last week, the next week, you will hear what I say when I say I saw you last week. I saw you last week with my eyes. Verb to see gives a great difference. When I say so, it becomes very different. That's why it's irregular. The following verb is give. Give. Can I give you this? Give. I'm giving. And you receive. But I say I gave you some keys yesterday. I gave you keys yesterday. I gave. That's the difference. It shows the difference because when you take it to the other tense, like the past, it gives a great difference. You can't just know what the verb it was. The following verb is take. Take. Now, I'm taking this one. I'm taking something. In the past, we say I took. I took. So you get, it's very different. That's why it's irregular. I took my breakfast very early and I went to work. I took my breakfast very early and I went to work. You see the two verbs, took, went. They're very irregular. The following verb is send. Send. You can send somebody. I'm texting to somebody and then I send. I send a message. I text it, then afterward I send it. That's sending. It's irregular because I say I sent to you some messages. Did you receive them? I sent to you. Sent in the past. That's why it's irregular. The following verb is get. Get. Did you get some marks? Getting something is like having something in your possession, obtaining. You get something, you receive something, or you are given something. Get. It's irregular because in the past, for example, I can say I got good grades from the last year. I got. That's very different. You see, so the verbs I've just told you are irregular. And in the next video, I will be telling you about the details about why are they called irregular. How can we conjugate them if they are irregular? And the next video will also be about regular verbs, conjugation, as well as irregular verbs. So please stay tuned to this channel. The next video will be very great. See you. Bye bye.